In today's practice, we will explore two postures known as the crocodile posture or Makarasana and the pigeon posture or Kapotasana. We will be using props that can easily be found at your home. You will need 4 pillows and 2 blankets or bed sheets. The crocodile posture is a relaxation pose and does not demand significant physical exertion. It helps relieve stress from the lower back area, something that develops after sitting on a chair for extended periods of time. It also promotes improved sleep, regulates blood pressure, and reduces anxiety. But in case you have a back or neck injury, consult with a medical professional first. This pose is also not recommended for pregnant women since it places a lot of your body weight upon your abdomen. To assume the pose, lie face down on the mat. Spread your legs about shoulder width apart, with the toes turned out and heels turned in. Bend your elbows so that your palms meet, with all body parts still touching the floor. Stack your palms on top of each other and rest your forehead on top of them, such that your head and face are very slightly elevated from the floor. To make this resting position more comfortable, you can place 1 or 2 pillows under your elbows and arms and 1 or 2 pillows under your pelvic and belly areas as required. Alternatively, folded blankets and bed sheets can also be used. At this point, close your eyes, relax your face muscles, your shoulders, abdomen, pelvis, legs and feet. Your legs should remain loose and relaxed. Keep breathing normally, deep and long. Remain in this position for 3 to 5 minutes. Notice what is happening to the body by keeping your eyes closed. You can also explore an alternate version of this posture. To do so, cross your arms, gradually move your right hand on the left arm and move your left hand on the right arm. Stack your elbows on top of each other and rest your head on them. Now, hold this position. In both these versions, the abdomen should rest fully on the floor, and the upper chest should be slightly elevated. You should not feel any pain or pressure on your lower back or spine. Try adjusting the pillow positions to alleviate the pain, if any. Not everyone will be comfortable doing the crocodile posture, especially for longer hold durations. If resting your head on the elbows induces pain in the neck or upper spine, extend your upper arms further away from the upper body. If you feel that turning the toes out and heels in is uncomfortable, you can try doing the opposite and let your toes turn in and heels point out. Foot positioning is a personal choice based on what is most comfortable. You can also explore slightly more advanced variations of the crocodile posture. Begin by assuming the basic pose as shown earlier, with the palms stacked one on top of the other. Now, cross your arms further and place the wrists one over the other. Rest your head on the wrists and start raising your head slightly. This will increase the stretch on your front neck muscles and abdomen muscles. As your comfort level increases, keep trying to raise your head higher, thereby increasing the stretch. Do so gradually and carefully. Stop if you experience any neck or lower back pain. When your head is sufficiently high above the ground, you can lift your wrists and forearms from the ground and support your chin with your palms or with interlocked fingers, whatever is more comfortable for you. Hold for 3 to 5 minutes and continue breathing normally. Notice what is happening to the body by keeping your eyes closed. If you feel discomfort in the neck area, refrain from attempting this variation. Once you are done with this posture, gently lift up and go back into a resting position, known as child pose, and relax for a while. Next, we move to the pigeon posture. It is one of the most effective poses to release stiffness from the hip joint. We will focus on doing what is known as the one-leg pigeon pose. From child pose, start to get up, grip your fingers and toes on the mat, and come into the downward dog position. Your knees should be in line with your hips. Your hands should be slightly ahead of your shoulders. It is perfectly fine if you are unable to keep your feet fully flat on the mat. Over time, as your flexibility increases, this should become possible. Facing the mat, raise your right leg upwards away from the floor. Then, gently bring the right knee forward and place it on the mat, in line with the center of the chest. You should not feel any pain or discomfort in your right knee. Keep your right heel close to the left upper thigh to start the position. This will protect the knee joint. But if you feel any pain in the knee, try to readjust the position until the pain subsides. The further your right foot moves forward towards the left palm, the deeper and more intense the stretch will be. Try maintaining a 90-degree angle on the knee joint in front. Now, push and slide your left leg backwards on the mat away from your body. Straighten it and try to place the front of your left thigh in contact with the mat. Ensure that the left leg is stretched behind your body and is not pointed to one side. Try to press all 5 toes of your left foot onto the mat. Gradually, try to push the outer portion of your right hip down towards the floor, trying to distribute the weight equally across both hips. As you try these steps, you will understand whether you need to place a folded blanket or bed sheet under your right hip, depending on the gap between the mat and your hip. Add the bed sheet to get into a more comfortable position. Next, breathe in and pull your torso back, trying to make it perpendicular to the floor. Your hands should be on the sides of your body, touching the mat. Try to lengthen your spine and lower back by pushing your pelvis down and forward. At this stage, exhale and start to bend your upper body forward. Do not worry about touching your forehead on the mat. Push till you feel a comfortable stretch, but not pain. You can consider placing pillows or cushions in front of you and resting your forehead on them. Hold this position for 2 to 3 minutes and continue breathing normally. Notice what is happening to the body by keeping your eyes closed. To exit this pose, lift your torso and slowly come back into the downward dog pose. If you need a break, shake your legs and do a quick jog for 10 to 15 seconds. Then, repeat the entire sequence on the other side. Hope you enjoyed this practice. Thank you.